had to take a vaccine that was supposed to have been taken at 8 months as an adult. So it all started when I got this new job, and then asking about my immunizations generally to know if I'd taken the required vaccines and all of that. So I filled the form saying, oh yes, I've had all my vaccines from childhood and all of that, because my mom was like, yes, you had your vaccines, so no problem. Weeks later, they called me and said, do you by chance have the certificate to prove that yes, you've actually taken these vaccines? And I said, oh no, I don't have the certificate, because I mean, not even with this whole travel and all of that, many things have gone missing. Like, I'll need to come in to do a proper blood test. I went in, did the blood test. A few weeks later, they called me and they said, oh, your measles antibody test came out negative. Because the way it works is when you take vaccines, your body produces antibodies against this particular disease. You are just like immune to it. And they were like, oh, they're going to redo the test. Fast forward to last week, I got an email saying, oh, you have an appointment with occupational health. I got there and she was like, they found no antibodies to measles and chicken pox. And mind you, this vaccine in Nigeria is given as MMR, measles, mumps, and rubella. But she said something that was interesting, that they actually found antibodies to rubella and not measles. So I was like, how is that possible? Because 3 of them in one, so 1 shot gives you the 3. So the nurse was like, they are going to give me 2 shots in the space of 1 month. I had to take a vaccine that was supposed to have been taken at 8 months as an adult. I went home and I did my research. I realized that the immunization schedule in Nigeria, it is recommended that you have measles, mumps, and rubella at 8 months old or 9 months old. It is not unified in all facilities. So they said it's either you give measles and rubella or only measles, or the 3 of them together. Who knows, maybe what I received was just a fraction of it and not the 3 of them. When you take your child for vaccination, ask question, why are you giving my child what and what is in the vaccine, so that you be sure of what exactly the child is taking. Because when I asked my mom, she was like, she doesn't know whether it's measles or it's rubella or whatever. She just knew that every time she had an appointment for vaccination, she took me there. Another thing I learned from this experience was that when you take a vaccine, your body produces antibodies, right? But over time, your antibodies level reduces. So what it means is that over time, because you have not been exposed to that disease, the body has not produced more antibodies to it, so it has just gone down. So that could have been another issue that I might have experienced. And this is to new moms. Please and please, as you are seeing this video now, just go to wherever your baby's vaccination certificate or wherever it is, take a picture of it and save it to the clouds. Like, make sure you save it to the clouds. In the future, your child is not like me having to take another vaccine again just because they could not prove the first one that they took. Anyways guys, this is what my full outfit is looking like.